guys, before I get to the next story, which is fucking insane, be sure to hit the like button on the video. Like the video. It's free. It don't cost you a damn thing. All right, guys. So, um, Lord have mercy, man. I don't really know what to say. Apparently, Elon fuck or Muskrat or whatever you call him claim that there are millions of people aged 150 years old receiving Social Security payments. He said that, bro. I'm pretty sure you probably know by now, but I just I'm like, turns out that Social Security cuts you off at 115 years old. So yeah, like after 115, you don't receive it anymore. And mm, okay, now I'm just gonna read this, man. This about to be a long segment, but it's just it's wild, bro. Um, for marketplace.org, it says 150-year-olds are not receiving Social Security payments. It's crazy. It says Elon Musk, the de facto leader of Doge, says that tens of millions of people over the age of 100 are marked as alive in the U.S. Social Security system. Tens of millions of people age 100 are like, I don't think it's tens of millions. Maybe, what, 10, 11, 12? But tens of millions. Oh, God. This week, he tweeted a spreadsheet, which he probably did on fucking Microsoft Excel, showing how many people in the system are in each age bracket. More than 1.3 million people are marked as between the ages 159. What in the fuck? Yeah, that's bullshit. While almost two, two, 2,800 are listed as 200 and older. See, I'm not on Twitter like that. I don't follow Elon Musk. Like, I don't look at his tweets. Like I didn't notice. I didn't know he tweeted a spreadsheet he made from Microsoft Excel. What? 150 years old. Oh my god. Oh, like, bro, like this man, like we hit a new low in America, bro. We hit a new low. Like, should you did your research? It's knew that after 115 years old, they Social Security cut you off. I guess they realized that a lot of people don't make it to 115 years old. But okay, like, God. And even if people are 150 years old, like, I still think they're entitled to Social Security. Like, I mean, that's a miracle on 143rd Street to make it that far. But yeah, let me continue. Maybe Twilight is real and there are a lot of vampires collecting Social Security. Shut up, Mr. Vampire, Mr. Government Contract Vampire Elon Fuck. Is that tweeted Musk, implying that the Social Security Administration could still be distributing benefit checks to these people. Um, Donald Trump also expressed concern that people are receiving fraudulent payments. Wow. Um, I'm gonna say the Trump was. Give me a second. If you take all of those Americans of people off Social Security, all of a sudden we have a very, very powerful Social Security with people that are 80 and 70 and 90 and 100 and 120, but not 200 years old. Trump said, oh my God, bro. It says, but data on the Social Security Administration website, I knew it was thousands, shows that only 89,000 people, which is was a big number, more than I thought. People are over the age of 99 are receiving payments uh, on the basis of their earnings, and that they are estimated 108,000 centenarians living in the U.S. according to the United Nations data, while the oldest known human being lived to the age of 122. But 150 though, Elon, yeah. It's a lot of millions of 150-year-olds collecting Social Security checks. The idea that millions of centennial I can't talk are still receiving benefits is preposterous, said Eric Kingston, a professor um, emeritus of social work at Syracuse University and an expert on Social Security. This is part of an orchestrated attack to undermine Social Security. Duh, Kingston said. SSA Acting Commissioner Michael King recently left the agency over Doge's attempts to access Social Security recipient information, and dozens of probationary Social Security Administration employees have been offered job reassignments. Social Security have records on millions of people, but that doesn't mean that they are actually receiving payments. Right, because when you pay into the system, they think Social Security give you an estimate on how much you can get. Said Charles Blahouse, a former public trustee for Social Security and Medicare, who served as deputy director of President George W. Bush's National Economic Council. There are many people who were born more than 150 years ago for whom Social Security lacks information about their death. Just like we lack information about a lot of things involving people who lived long ago. Uh, uh, Blahor said the Social Security Administration also says that a special code in place to stop payments for going to people over the age of 115. So, if people believe, I'm pretty sure that tweet got a whole lot of traction because it's bullshit. It's like the bullshit always gets spread the fastest. While stuff like this video ain't gonna blow up, but like, come on, man. Like, like 150 years old, you say to yourself, like, if you got a brain in your head, like, you got a brain at work, you'll say, that's suspect. Like, how people can live that damn long? Like, holy shit. But it says, Wired magazine reported that the number of people in the 150-year age bracket that have to do with programming language um, used by Social Security Administration, known as COBOL, or the Coming Business Oriented Language. The 65-year-old system can still be found at government agencies, business, and financial institutions. Basically, when there is a missing or incomplete birth date, the COBOL defaults to a reference point. The most common is May 20th, 1875, when countries around the world attended a convention on metric standards. Someone born in 1875 will be 150 2025. Oh my God. Bro, if somebody 150 years old, they were born in 1875. Come on, man. Which is why entries are missing and incomplete birth dates will default to their age. Wired explained. Oh, okay. So it's just basically just to give them a birthday. Another explanation for some centenarians being on the book, Social Security benefits are provided to qualified widows or widowers who have to wait until they reach a certain age to receive payments, said Luke uh, Kotlikoff, an economics professor at Boston U. If there was a large age gap between a couple and one partner who's now deceased, was born over 100 years ago, the Social Security Administration would still need to maintain the information of that deceased person. Kotlikoff said the SSA does not make mistakes, though. A report from the agency found that between the fiscal years um, 2015 and 2022, the agency sent out nearly $72 billion in improper payments, which are mostly overpayments. That's about $9 billion a year. It might sound like a lot of money, but it's a very small amount related to the 1.5 trillion in benefits the Social Security Administration paid out last year, said Richard um, him Hemel Farb. Oh God, these names, bro. A political science professor at Hofstra University. That 9 billion is less than 1% of expenditures, he pointed out. It's also a tiny fraction of last year's federal deficit, which stood at more than 1.8 trillion. Wow, so basically 1% of overpayments. Wow, man. Wow, wow, that's such a big deal. Let's make a big deal out of a few mistakes. If you want to save money, if you want to really reduce the deficit, um, Helen Favre said, you're going to have to do more than find wasted fraud and abuse of Social Security, and that's true. Look, look, like, why are you trying to go after grandma, and grandpa's Social Security check? They get once a fucking month. Like, yeah, waste, fraud, and abuse to me, I'm gonna say this is is giving your ass Elon fuck $8 billion a day in government contracts, bro. Like that's waste, fraud, and abuse. Like, imagine what $8 million can do. Put that shit towards SNAP or heating assistance because it's cold as fuck where I'm at right now, or Section 8 housing or whatever. Like put that towards that instead of giving it to your ass like $8 billion. Man, tell you, boy. Oh boy. All right, guys. On to the